Two senators details new crypto legislation to create tax exemption for capital gains. Welcome back, everybody, to another edition of Coin Toss, the 411, where we try to bring you the latest in crypto and NFT news. So let's get it. Senator Cynthia Lummis and Kirsten Gillibrand are proposing a tax exemption for up to a certain level of capital gains on cryptocurrencies as part of the new forthcoming legislation to regulate cryptocurrencies. Lummis said in an interview with Yahoo Finance,
"Well, right now our bill draft has a de minimis exemption. We came up with a number $600 just to start out with. But among the things that we're doing is sharing our bill draft with a number of our constituents so we can get feedback. Is 600 the right number? Should it be higher considering inflation and other factors? So yes, we think there will be a de minimis exemption. I don't know what the amount will be.
Unlike traditional classes like stocks and bonds, both senators believe crypto should be allotted a capital gains tax pass up to a certain amount, allowing ease of use.
This is not like owning a stock because you're not using your stock portfolio to play a computer game online. It's basically the use and purpose. So imagine a kid owning some cryptocurrency in a game. You need to have a de minimis amount. That kid's not filing taxes.
Gillibrand says blockchain technology is creating a platform for multiple uses, from community organizing to investing in art and allowing NFTs to be traded and used as something of value that will remain a digital asset.
You need to have the ease of the usage. That's why this technology is why blockchain, it's why different token technologies and cryptocurrency technologies, we want to make it usable for the purpose and the use. And so a lot of these entities, they're not trying to be banks, they're not trying to be broker dealers, they're not trying to be all of these terms of art that we use in financial services. And so that's why the purpose is so important in our legislation, and the usage is very relevant.
Tax exemptions are just one of the many pieces of Gillibrand and Lummis's crypto regulation bill. The bipartisan duo have created a comprehensive bill offering a standard set of definitions for how cryptocurrencies should be regulated, whether as commodities or securities, as well as address consumer protection, privacy, and stablecoins.
Cryptocurrencies are commodities, which would put them within the jurisdiction of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission for trading, spot markets, and futures markets. And then some, of course, are bundled into securities. They would have, the Howey test would be applied, which is a case law test to help determine what's a security, and then compliance at the Securities and Exchange Commission, while having the playing field more clearly delineated.
The legislation also provides for protecting users on exchanges against losing money in the event of hacks by looking to the SEC to enforce consumer protection or exchanges. SEC Chair Gensler encourages crypto exchanges to register with the commission. Gensler warned that the SEC could bring enforcement action if firms do not comply, citing the example of how the SEC charged BlockFi with failing to register its retail crypto lending product earlier this year. The commission also recently outlined new cryptocurrency accounting standards that would protect crypto assets held by companies for users against hacking losses. When it comes to stablecoins, the senators feel the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency will be the best regulatory agency to oversee them. While the OCC is one of the nation's major regulators of banks, the senators don't want to regulate stablecoins as if they are banks. They also don't want to limit stablecoins to only being banks.
So I think stablecoins are very different than our dollar, and they have very different uses. So the purpose is very important. It's one of the reasons why OCC is probably a better overseer, Office of the Currency, as opposed to any other body. They don't do the same things as banks, and they're not intended to be banks. And so we don't want to regulate that market as if they're banks. We don't want to create so much cumbersome infrastructure around it because it's not necessary, because the uses are very different. And so we're going to look at the stablecoin industry a little more holistically.
Gillibrand says the senators don't want to limit the market by creating the same confines of regulation of banks to stablecoins. Rather, they want to offer flexibility that enables innovation. The senators' approach would not require deposit insurance, but instead require that the stablecoins maintain fully backed reserves of 100% at all times. Issuers would also have a direct line to the Federal Reserve, something crypto banks based in Loomis's home state of Wyoming have had trouble achieving. The bipartisan senators' approach stands in contrast to the president's working group on financial markets, which recommends only banks be allowed to issue stablecoins. Republican Senator Pat Toomey is circulating draft legislation for stablecoin oversight that would create a new federal license for stablecoins. It would still allow many existing stablecoin issuers to retain state-registered money transmitter status as long as all are still subject to set of federal oversight requirements. When it comes to a decision to pursue a central bank digital currency, Senator Loomis says delay it.
I say delay it. When it comes around, have it only relate to the central banks, both here and internationally, and not be direct to consumer.
The bill directs a study of China's central bank digital currency to understand what the Chinese uses will be and what impact a digital yuan would have on U.S. markets.
Arguably more intelligence gathering than anything else. So we need to understand it, and so that's part of our bill as well, so that we can inform ourselves about what's happening around the globe as we consider it ourselves.
The senators' overall goal is to keep crypto in America and compete with the world.
And one of the biggest goals for Cynthia and I is to create a market here in America that can stay in America, that this investment and this growth can be part of the U.S. economy, and that these people who want to innovate in this place can do so and have these basic parameters of anti-fraud protections, consumer protection, safety, and soundness.
Are these the two senators that the cryptocurrency sector needs to help with regulating the space? How much capital gains do you think should be exempt from taxes? I want to say thank you to Yahoo Finance for a great job on the interview and the article. Tell us your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you made it this far in the video, we want to say thank you for watching, and remember, I'm not a financial or investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. So if you enjoyed this content, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. And until next time,